Hello friends, happy Monday. I'm gonna give you guys the choice tonight of what we paint. So I gotta wait a few minutes or seconds or whatever for some people to hop on here and vote. I'm gonna throw this on the floor. It's gonna make some noise. Oh, I better throw it behind me over here so I don't trip over it. So we've got another block set that we could do tonight that says snow on one side, SNOW, or fall on the other side. So we can do this black set, or we can do one of the new truck inserts or attachments. So the attachments that go on the truck. Hi Wendy, I'm taking a vote right now of what you guys want me to paint. So I need you guys to tell me what to do. We've either got this new block set, whoops, you guys can't see the whole thing, that says snow on one side, fall on the other side, or we have a new truck attachment that says North Pole on the license plate, and then Santa's helpers, and it's got a little reindeer, elf, and a Christmas tree. So we've got these two different kits, so let me know what you guys want me to do. Oh, we won't say anything, but you can still vote. Should we do the blocks or should we do the truck attachment? Somebody let me know. Whoever says first is what I'm going to paint. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Wendy came through first. She wants to do the blocks. So we're going to start with this. If we still have time, I'll go over to the other one. Otherwise, that'll be my next live. Let me move that out of the way. And then I got to pick out some colors. Hey, Linda. Linda votes for the snow as well. So let's see here. I have got some silver. Let's get a couple different blues. We're going to use some white. Let's see here. Probably like this very light blue. This is actually summer sky, but I think that looks very Christmassy, or not Christmassy, wintry. And maybe though, maybe a darker blue, a lighter blue, a darker blue, some silver, some white. Let's start with those. And then we've got our fall. And for fall, I love to do our King's Gold or Golden Sunset, whichever one. I just grabbed this one right now. Maybe some nutmeg brown, some orange, and maybe our red color, that burgundy color that we used. What was it? Berry something maybe? Yeah, some spiced berry. So I'm going to start with these colors. How's everybody doing today? I'm going to start with, should we do fall first and snow last? Because fall's coming up first. Let's do that. So let's go ahead and get our colors out here. Did you get someone? I didn't get any Delaware yet. Nope, I'm still needing Delaware and Rhode Island. Everything else I've got filled now, so 2 more states to get my stuff into. If you know of somebody, let me know. All right, so again, I'm using some spiced berry, nutmeg, jack-o'-lantern orange, and King's Gold. And I'm just gonna grab one and slap it on here. Let's start with our, actually, you know what? Let's do, so we're gonna have an orange pumpkin. Why do I gotta be so confused? Come on, crafters. Yes, let's help out. I would love, 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 I got my fingers crossed, to fill my sales map before the end of the year. So we've still got a little bit of time left. I just got those 2 states, Delaware and Rhode Island. Let's see here. I'm being confused what color I want to use. Do I want to use, let's use the red for the background of this one. It's going to have the orange pumpkin. So let's do, I think, yellow on this background. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to do yellow. Hi, Tracy. Yeah, if I can get Delaware and Rhode Island, I will be so, so happy. All right, so I just did my King's Gold for the background on this one. And I'll flip out, or I'll flip out, I'll change out all of the letters too in a minute. We've got the pumpkin instead of the letter for that one. And I'm gonna do my embellishments last. I like to do those after I see all the other colors. So let's see, we've got, I wanted to do the red color for this background. So let me get that on here. And like I said, we've got another project if we've got time. We probably will. I don't know. I don't feel like these ones take very long, but we'll see how it goes. And thank you to those of you that hopped on right away and voted so that we could pick what we did tonight. All right, so I got my burgundy color, my yellow. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do my orange over here. Can you guys see me? Let me move back this way a little bit. Hi, Michelle. Hello, Barb. Hi, Cynthia. How's everybody tonight? Hope you're all doing good. I don't know if you guys saw me hop on last night. I accidentally came live on my business page instead of in my private group. I have a subscription box that we paint together live each month. And I accidentally hopped on my page instead of in the group, so I felt bad about that, but we're here tonight, so make up for it. Ooh, okay, awesome, Tracy. I'll have to reach out to some people. Hi, Dorothy. Hello, Teresa. All right, and then this one, I'm gonna do my nutmeg brown on the fall, or on the F piece, on the fall piece. Oh my goodness, Ray. Also, anybody that was on the live last night, my nephew's staying with me for a minute, so that's kind of fun. And my sister too, but my nephew. Hi, Norma. Hello, hello. Hi, Sherry. I am loving these block sitters. I have some more to get cut. I actually have quite a bit more stuff to get cut and listed for you guys. But we are working on some block sitters. So this one back here, Happy Thanksgiving, we did the other day. They're reversible. So this one's going to say fall on this side, and then it will say snow on the other side. And then if we have time, I can't get my camera back right where it was. And then if we have time, I do have another project as well, for one of the truck attachments, one of the new truck attachments. All right, so then the next thing I'll do is just kind of swap out my colors so that they go all over the place. I'm gonna make my pumpkin orange, obviously. And then we'll do our letters around that. I'm gonna use one of my little sponges here. I'm just gonna dip it into the nutmeg and do my stem on my pumpkin. Preston and I are having a little pumpkin carving contest on Wednesday night. Should I post that in this group? Do you guys want to see that? Or on my page, I should say, not on the group, but he usually does really good with his pumpkins. All right, so we've got a little bit of everything on there. So since I have a little bit of everything, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do yellow around this. I didn't even think about that, but that turned out pretty cool. I think we've got every color on there this way. I'm gonna flip this. I don't wanna get that nutmeg on there. Just gonna go back over it a second time here real quick just to make it a little bit darker. Perfect, I will share that with you guys. Hi, Karen. Hello, Sandy. We're gonna order pizza and do our little pumpkin carving. So we'll have fun with that, and we'll have to share our pumpkins and make a contest of it. All right, I think that turned out cute, and it's got all the colors on that one piece. And then let's see here. So next we got to do our letters. Let's do I really think I like the yellow and the red together, so maybe, oh, but then, hold on, okay. I gotta think. Give me 2 seconds here, friends. Let me scroll through and see if I missed some comments. Hello, Laura. Hi, Lynette. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Pam. All right, I'm still trying to think. I'm thinking maybe yellow on this one. Yellow, orange, then we'd have our red. But then we've got our tan here. I don't know, we might have to throw in another color. What did we do on this other one? We had a lighter tan. Orange, yellow, we had 2 different color tans, and then the burgundy color. So I might have to throw in another color tan. We'll see in a second how it works out. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one in the burgundy color. It's the only problem I have when I do these. I just feel like sometimes it's hard to figure out what color to go where. So now we've decided that one's going to be our burgundy color. And now we just have these 2 colors left. So I might have to change it up a bit. We might have to go in here. I'm going to go in here and grab some of this. See if it'll even come out. It's very empty. Yeah, that one's going in the garbage. Let's see what else I've got here. I've got some warm buff. That might be too light. Let's try it though. That caramel color I was going to use is empty. Let's do, so we've got orange. I don't know. Let's see here. We're gonna try it like this. We're gonna try it just how we've got our colors. Well, we've already got orange. So we need a yellow one. You guys, what is wrong with me? I'm gonna do yellow on this one. Look at me, I'm complicating things more than I needed to. I think because all the colors went into the pumpkin one, maybe that's why I got kind of thrown off. We'll see if this works out. I do really like the other one that we did because there was more pieces to it too. But there we go, that'll be cute. And then we could do the brown on this piece. And if it looks funky, we can do the lighter color that I just picked up. Because I do feel like these colors kind of go together. Yeah, it doesn't pop. I don't like that. So we got to change that. Let's go into this, what was it? Warm buff. Oops, I got red on there too. All right, we're gonna have to wait a minute. I kind of dry it up with my towel here. Hello, Brooke. Hi, Dawn, Sharon. How is everybody? All right, let's try this again. I got some warm buff on here now. The only thing I don't like is that this is the only piece that has the warm buff now. So I might have to go back and change that out a bit because I don't want just one piece to have one color. But that looks much better. That actually stands out. So I think what I'll do is change this to warm buff. It'll pull that in there. I think it'll balance it and make it look all right. Fingers crossed. Can you guys hear the little footsteps running through the house upstairs? Jet will be 2 in December. Preston's going to be 16 in April, but it's like having two 2-year-olds in the house. There you go. I think we pulled it off. Can you guys see that? Let me turn it around. There's our fall side. I think it's going to look cute. I think it ended up working out, pulling that other color in there. So we're going to set this off to the side. Let it dry before we start gluing anything down, and then we'll go ahead and work on our snow side. So what we end up with 5 colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 2 blues, a white, a silver. Let me grab one other color. I think I'm gonna do this like greenish blue. I'm gonna try these 3 blues, silver and white. Just make sure we've got enough colors. Thank you. All right, so then I kind of feel like I want this to be silver. You guys, I'm running out. My plate, my palette, whatever you want to call it, is so full. Look what I do. I picked my dried up paint off. You see that? That's what I do. I'm a weirdo. But my other one is covered. I don't really have a dry spot, so I'm going to go ahead and use this palette. I'm going to use some silver. What is this one? It's called Atlantis. We're going to try it. I don't know. I think it'll work. A cobalt hue, which is a darker blue. And then this super light blue called Summer Sky, which I might have to mix with some white just so that it has good color. Coverage, I mean. And then some white. I'm going to go ahead and use a different brush. Okay, let's do, so I want this to be silver, so I'm thinking probably the dark blue needs to be behind here, right? What do you guys think? I'm going to use silver, probably dark blue for the background. You guys kind of see how my brain works now, how I figure out where it's going to go. It's really just trial and error. I just kind of place things kind of where I want them, and then you saw how it worked out the last time. Didn't really work how I wanted it originally, and we just kind of made a change at the last minute, and it ended up working out just fine. This one has a lot of etching or engraving in it, so I'm just kind of going back and forth with the color there just to make it good coverage. I'll probably do a second coat on here even, maybe, we'll see. I think it's doing good though. I might be good with that. Just trying to get the paint in all those little pieces. There we go. I think that's good. So there's the background, and it says, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow all the way down it. So that's cute. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get some silver, and I hope this works. I think it's going to be cute, but hopefully it works. Maybe I have to do white first. Let's do white first. I forget that silver's pretty light too. Doesn't cover the best. So we'll go ahead and do white first, and then I'll go back through and do with silver. So we'll let that dry, then that's gonna be on there, and we'll probably end up doing something similar with this one to make sure that we pull all the colors in, but I'm gonna wait until that's done. So we got that dark blue, which actually is really, really dark. I don't think that, I thought it was gonna be that dark, but I think it's so dark because of all that etching, like the burn marks kind of darkened it up a little bit. Do you understand? Does that make sense? Hi, Mary. Okay, let's do this one in white, because hello, everybody knows that I love white shiplap background. I don't know if this brush is gonna work. It's kind of crunchy. I have a brand new one. Hello, hello. All right, and I'm probably gonna do 2 coats on this. I like my white to be nice and bright, and I hope this looks good with the white one. I don't know. Second guessing my colors for the snow. I feel like it's not turning out like I wanted it. Might have to redo that other one into a lighter color. Okay, so we'll let that sit a minute and dry. Mary, you are in Delaware. Please, will you send me a message, Mary? I'm trying to get my products in all of the states, so I would love to send you something if you send me a message. All right, let's see. So then I think I'm going to start it with this pretty blue over here. I should leave this for white. Let's leave that for white. I can't believe how dark this one got. So we're going to try this one for this background. Again, I just really think this one's starting to do the same thing. And yes, it's got that background on there, but I feel like it's like the wood. From being etched. I feel like it's just making, like it's darkening it from the burn marks from the laser. Because this is normally a nice bright color and it's just not the same exact color it normally is. That's okay, it's gonna be pretty. We'll do a second coat on here too. All right, that's better. S-N-O-W. Let's see. This has got to lighten up. I don't know. I just am not loving this color. Let me finish with this light one over here, and hopefully it stays light, because this one's got a ton of etching on it. And this one might be too light for my liking, because it's going to be really close to white. We'll see. I feel like this side's just letting me down. It's not turning out how I wanted it to at all. I don't have the best blue colors for what I was thinking. None of them were exactly what I wanted, so it's probably my own fault. This is like more of like a grayish color, it looks like now. But again, honestly, they kind of look good together. Do you guys think? I like it. Makes it look vintage. It does. I am in Michigan. Dry brush with light blue. On this one, Linda? I could do that. Let's try that. I think that's the one you're talking about. So I'm going to go into the light blue that we just did, and I'm going to go in this direction, I think. Or should we go this way? I guess we can go both ways. There you go, you're onto something. That looks vintagey too. I like it. I think that I will run it both ways though. Maybe not. Maybe just this way looks good. Listen to me. I just keep saying, yeah, I'm going to do this. No, I'm not. I don't know. I'm all over the place tonight, friends. I do like this. Thank you for that idea, Linda. So we got that, and then we don't have this as silver yet, but that lightened that up, and I really like it. It's kind of like a denim looking color, and I even like the way that this is looking. So we are going to do a second coat on all of these, though. Let me get silver onto our little snowflake here. I really like that. I'm glad that, you guys, Linda, that was an awesome idea. I love that piece. That actually now is like my favorite one so far up here. And a minute ago it was not. So thank you for that idea. I'm gonna go ahead and do a second coat on here, which will tame this down a little bit. So it was not the look that I was going for to start, I'm not gonna lie. However, I think it's turning out really nice. I'll do this one and then I'll go back to my white. Sorry, I feel like it's taken me some concentration tonight to get into all these little spaces. And I totally just painted the side, so we'd have to fix that. But that's easy to fix, no big deal. All right, now all I gotta do is this one with the white again, and then we'll start working on our letters and our embellishments and all of that stuff. We didn't do our embellishments on the other side yet either. Where are we at for time? Anybody know? My computer shut off on me. My comments are working over here tonight. 6:36 my time, so we're still good on time. Had like a paint bugger or something on there from the towel. And then when I took it off, I scratched it, so I was just fixing that. I'm pretty picky about my white, and I like to make sure that my lines, if there's any brush strokes, they stay in the same direction. They go the duration of the project. I don't like them to kind of be like chunky, so it takes me a minute to get that right, but we got it. Hello, hello. All right, so now we have got SN, we've got our snowflake already, W, and then we'll have this little piece. So let's do, what do you guys think on this one? Should we do this blue for the outline? Would that look good with that? Or should we do white around that one? Let me know on that one, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the next ones. I'm thinking maybe the blue over here. Whoops. Got a fingerprint in there. Darn it, Rory. What was I thinking? Where'd that brush go? I can't do that now. It's all right. The W is going to cover it, actually, so that's fine. Yes, blue. Linda says white. Mary says blue. So we got 2 blue votes. We're going to go with the blue. And then we'll go around and get the rest of them done. Need a dab more. I'm not going to worry about this one having a second coat because I feel like it kind of makes it look rustic, and that piece is pretty rustic. So there's what we're looking at so far. So now we've used our blue. So now we would need a white, which I think this should probably be white. I think that would be the best background on there for white. We only used the silver on this little piece right here though, so maybe I should do, well, silver, we don't want 2 silvers though. You guys, I'm getting confused again. Let's see. So we did silver. I'll put my colors over here. We did silver, that's out of the way. So we can still use the blue on something even though it's on the outline there, that's fine. So we can do, doesn't really matter. It's either going to be the N or the W that this blue would go on. Which one do you guys think? Dark blue for the W. Let's go ahead and do that right now. I just hope I can make it the same color because look, it's so different than what it looks like on there because of that laser color, the laser burning on it. I'll have to mix some color with it to try and get it to match. Maybe like some gray or something, I don't know. It's crazy to me, the difference in the color, just because of that burning, the burn marks. That is literally the color that I use, but it's different. But I guess we could stick it on here maybe. See how it works, and then if it doesn't blend good enough, we can always change it out. So we've got silver, and let's do this one in the bright blue if I have enough to do that. I do, I just might not have enough to do it on here. I have to grab just a bit more. We're cutting it close. It's gonna be really close. We're gonna make it. Oh my goodness, friends, we're gonna make it. Okay, awesome. So then I probably should do this one in white. Which means we'll do this a couple of coats because I want it to be nice and bright. So put some on here and then smooth it out, and then we'll go back through after that dries and do a second coat. And then while this is drying, we go back to our fall one. We can get the everything glued together and work on the embellishments. So that side's done. I don't think we're gonna have time to do the other project, but we should get this one finished. So the next time I go live, we'll work on one of the truck attachments. All right, I think that'll look good. You guys think so? I think that it ended up, it'll pull together good. Let's set this off to the side to dry. I gotta like spread everything out all over my desk and hope I can find it when I'm done. All right, some glue. Everybody always asks, I use the Stick Fast, the, this is the thick, I think, right? Yeah, CA thick is what I use. Hey Tiffany, I'm doing good, how are you? Oh no. I'm gonna have to touch that up. I got some of the yellow paint on. This must not be the thick. This must be some of the thin stuff that I had left from before, because it's just flowing right out of there, which is not normal. That's why I like the thick though, because it does not, you don't end up getting too much. You can just use a little tiny dab. It goes a long way. And I like to not have glue all over my fingers if I can avoid it. I feel like it's not coming out. All right, just lining up my corners, making sure they all sit. See what I mean? I accidentally, yeah, you guys might not see it. I accidentally bumped some yellow right there, so I'll have to fix that in a second. Let me see. I think it was the sponge that I used. Actually, I don't think I used a sponge at all on it. I think that I used the brush on this, didn't I? It's all right. I just tried to cover it up. It looks like I might need a second coat to get it to hide, but we should be good. And then we have these little embellishments. So we have got a couple of leaves, acorn, all right, let's do this. I'm going to use the same colors. So I'm going to go ahead and do the acorn, the top, and the nutmeg brown. And then the bottom, we ended up using that lighter color. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Forgot what that one was. Warm buff. So I'm going to do that for the bottom of the acorn. And then, I don't know, I just pick a spot and drop them. Like, I don't think that's going to go there, though, because the brown's in the background. So maybe there, because it's 2 different colors. We'll see. Thank you, you too. Ooh, taco soup. That sounds good. Hi, Brenda. I'm going to do this in the brown, the nutmeg brown. Or I guess it's a mixture of both because it was in my sponge. That's all right. I do want it to be the darker color. Let's go back over here. It'll just be slightly different because it mixed, but that's okay. Different's okay. We'll stick that maybe over here. And then we've got a couple of different leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's do, I'm just gonna randomly pick some. I'm doing some red. Let's do another red one. And then we'll get some orange. I'll probably do 2 in orange and then a yellow one. And then we'll pick where we want them to go from there because I have no idea. They're just gonna land wherever they look good. I'll do a yellow. And the yellow and the orange are kind of mixed, but that's okay. It's like a perfect Michigan multicolored leaf. Okay. I kind of like to have all the different colors all over the place. So let's do, that's got all of the colors on this one this way. And if I do this acorn over here, I feel like the acorn has a lot of space. Or should the acorn go over here? Do the acorn over here. And a burgundy leaf. And then we've got these orange leaves, orangish yellow leaves. I guess this one can go over here too. Let's do that. I feel like this one's got too much going on. I just kind of stick them wherever. This little guy feels kind of strange. That one looks all right though, I think. What about that? You guys like that? I kind of like it. And I'm gonna set them just like this. So just grab a little dab of glue. I'm gonna switch to my other glue. This is not the right kind. This is the thin and it just does not work the same. So we're gonna go back to the thick. It does not come flying out at me. I could have stuck one over on the little pumpkin too, but I did not. I feel like the pumpkin has a lot going on already anyways. All right. I don't love the way that one landed. It looks kind of funny, like it's hanging off of there, but that's all right. I would have kind of tipped it a little bit more, but it's already dried. So I'm gonna leave that like that, move these out of the way, and go back over to our snow side. And then we have to do our base, which I'm probably just gonna do in black. I think I'm gonna do all the bases in black. Hi, Ramona, thank you. And I do like that color, even though it's different, because that color didn't, but I could do this. Let's see here. Let's try to do the dry brushing on this too, like we did on the background of that. Maybe that'll kind of make it look a little bit more. Oh, that got carried away. So did that. I don't know, I kind of like it though. Didn't mean to do that, but I like it. All right. I was gonna say, did I glue that down? It's stuck, but it's just kind of, the paint dried to it. Yeah, you could do your snowflake however you want to. I want my snowflake to kind of be standing up straight, like up and down. So I'm gonna make sure it's nice and straight there. Definitely got glue all over my fingers. You guys could stick glitter on this. I don't know if I have any glitter paint anymore, but that would be super cute on this piece, especially on this side. Oh, look, I think it's cute. They look totally different blues, but they're the exact same blue. It's just the etching that changed that. So kind of cool. All right, I have some snowflakes somewhere. Where'd they go? Little snowflakes, where did you go? Guys, I'm losing it. Where did they go? How did I lose them? Anybody see me put my snowflakes somewhere? Well, that's embarrassing. I don't know where the heck they went. There's little snowflakes that go with this. So they're little embellishments just like on the other side. I wonder if I left them in my bag. Did I leave them in the bag? No, they're not in the bag. The bag's on the floor. All right, well, maybe we won't do that because I don't have any idea where they went. I'm gonna go ahead and do this base real quick, and then we can get them glued together. And then if we find the embellishments, we can add them, or I can do it later. Cannot believe I can't find them. I'm gonna use Pavement. Hello, Sheila. Instead of black, it's just what I grabbed. It's just sitting here. It's just a really dark gray, almost black. And that's what I'm gonna use for my base here. And I just grabbed a big ol' schlop of it and threw it on here, so it's messy. So I will clean up inside there so that my pieces can fit good. All right, I think, let's see, where's that? I'm gonna use this tiny brush and use the end of it. Oh, it won't even let me. All right. I was gonna use the end, but it's too thick, so let me try to do it with this. All right, just had to clean up the insides a little bit. And then we'll let this dry real quick. We've got about 5 more minutes till the next crafter. So if you guys are watching me on my page and you're not part of the Crafter on the Clock group, make sure you head over there and give us a follow. We've got live crafting all week long, Monday through Friday, and then replays when we're not live. Tons of awesome crafters and different projects over there for you. And if you're following from the Crafter on the Clock group and you're new to me, I would love if you give me a follow on my page. I do go live at least once a week. Trying to do 2 to 3 times a week right now until Christmas at least. All right. Now the only thing with these is I don't think they line up exactly. Like some of them you can turn them right around. You might have to move your pieces, but obviously they have to line up size-wise. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue these together. And I just wanna make sure that the tops line up good because you've got this piece, the insert that has to go into the base. And so you just have to make sure that that bottom part's lined up right so that it fits in there. And then, let's see, these two go together. So what I'm saying is they don't have to be like the N and the O, the L, whatever. Like the letters don't have to be the exact same. You don't have to turn it right around. You can kind of move it. Yes, Sheila, I just got it cut and ready to go out. I should get that to UPS tomorrow morning. Well, if it doesn't go, it might not make it in the morning, but it's going to make it to UPS tomorrow. My son has a dentist appointment in the morning, so it depends on how much time I have before I have to log on for work. But if I don't get it there in the morning, it will definitely be there by the afternoon, and you should get it in just a couple of days. They're pretty quick. All right, so then we have got our F is going to go behind our S here. And then our W and our L will go together. I cannot believe I can't find those snowflakes still. I wonder if they're underneath my pile of paint over here. I'll have to look under that in a second. All that paint that I took off the plate, the palette. No, they're not under there either. What in the world did I do with them? Alright, let me kind of clean this up. Maybe I'll come across it. We still got a couple of minutes. And I'm going to let this dry a second before I stand it up in there. I don't want to mess that up. It just boggles my mind. I have no idea what I did with that. Hey, Rachel. Ah, I found them. They were with the other kit. Let me make sure that's all of them. I think that's it. I think there's just 4 snowflakes. All right. So let me flip these back over again gently. Make sure that they all stay how they belong. S-N-O-W. I like to lay it out how it's going to actually look. And we just have like 2 more minutes, so I'm going to be super quick, and then I'll just have to post a photo. But there's 2 little tiny snowflakes and then 2 other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick some colors and make my snowflakes. And get them on here. So we've got, I kind of like that big one with the W maybe. We'll see. Got some teeny tiny ones that I could do maybe on here. And again, I just like to kind of make sure I get all the different colors. So I'm just picking up random colors that we already painted with and throwing them on here. What else do I got? I don't have any of this bright color left anymore. Atlantis. Let me grab an Atlantis real quick. Tiny, tiny dab. That ended up being a bigger squirt than I wanted. Oh, I could do the tips a little bit different. Yep. All right, where can I put this one then? Let's do this one. I don't know. I'm just moving them wherever at this point. I think I kind of like it like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get those glued down. Go ahead and watch the next crafter. They should be up in like 2 seconds. Thank you so much. I'll go ahead and get a picture of it all finished. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight, and we will talk to you guys soon. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.